In this video, we're going to take a look at the all-new Lyman Borecam 2.0. It's got increased resolution, wireless connectivity, works with 22 caliber and greater. Hey guys, Gavin here from UltimateReloader.com. We've been using Lyman Borecams for a while here on the channel. I'm really excited to try the Borecam 2.0 from Lyman, and I want to show you what this thing can do. So we're going to get it out of the box and then put it through a variety of different test scenarios. So we've got the instruction booklet, we've got the unit itself, we've got a variety of mirrors, and a USB charging cable. I'm going to get this plugged in and charged up. We'll put it to use. Well, we've got the Lyman Borecam 2.0 plugged in, so it's charging. And basically, you get the Borecam itself, which has a 26-inch rod on it. It's got graduations here that are marked out. You've got a depth stop, this little rubber cone here that you can use to estimate how deep an imperfection was, or if you've got something like a gas port on an AR where you need to stop to get in the general vicinity, that sort of thing. Holding on the button powers the unit up, and that's going to make the Wi-Fi access point active. And then we've got the brightness control and then the camera control. The camera control, short press will take a picture, long press continuous will record video. So it's a very simple unit, and it also comes with a variety of right angle mirrors. So you can either look straight down the bore or you can look at a right angle, and a lot of the detailed inspection is going to be done at a right angle. So we've got 0.34 inches or 8.5 millimeter. That's going to be for 38 or 9 millimeter. On the pistol side, we've got 7 millimeter, 10 millimeter, 6 millimeter, and 5 millimeter or 22 caliber. So there's a variety of different mirrors that are going to take advantage of the sensor real estate for the camera and give you an appropriately sized image when you're looking down the bore. Setup is really easy. What I would suggest, I've got an iPad right here. This is what I did. Connected to the internet, download the Lyman Borecam 2.0 app, then connect to the Wi-Fi access point that is exposed by the Borecam 2.0. When you do this, you will lose internet. So you can therefore not download the app if you do this in the wrong order. So once you connect to this Wi-Fi access point, you can fire up the Borecam 2.0 app and you're good to go. Okay, so let's look in some barrels. What I've got here is a .308 Winchester takeoff barrel, and then here I've got a 6 millimeter barrel blank that's brand new from Bartline. So we've got kind of a poor quality, uncleaned barrel. We've got a match grade hand lapped barrel. This should be an interesting contrasted comparison. Okay, so I've disconnected the power, and the nice thing about that is that this is going to enable us to spin things. I've screwed on the 30 caliber right angle mirror, and I've got the jam nut up there, and I've tightened that down. So as we enter into the barrel, we see the chamber area, the body. We keep going, and then here we get into, this is the neck area right here. So that's going to be the shoulder right there. And when we get into this neck area, we very carefully spin this. We're going to see, do you see how the distance between where that rifling starts and the neck area changes? It's long there, and it's really short there. Right there. That means that the chamber was not reamed on center. There was some sort of misalignment. The reamer was to the side, the reamer was moving, the barrel wasn't straight in whatever kind of lathe they were using to chamber the barrel at the factory, and then you can see all these tooling marks as well. So for a low-cost rifle, this is no surprise at all. We can see some debris in here, we can see some copper fouling. This is going to give you a lot of information about your barrel, right? Okay, so there we're at the end. Here we can spin around again. We can see the crown. It looks a little bit abrupt. Not really a real graceful transition there. And so it's no surprise that this barrel was shooting in the 2 to 4 MOA range. Not super good. Okay, and then when you want to switch calibers, we're going to go over to 6 millimeter. We're going to take off this 30 caliber mirror. The 6 millimeter mirror was just a little bit tight with this barrel blank, so I'm using the 22 caliber mirror, which is totally fine. So we're just going to screw that on. get that jam nut in place. If we don't have this in the correct position, we can adjust it to get better focus. See what that looks like. Okay. Looks like we've got good focus, but we're really bright here. So on the handle, we've got the little sort of sun icon. We can go ahead and hit that a couple times. That's going to get us down to min brightness. Now we have a good level of detail that we're able to see here. So as you can see, this barrel looks quite different. It's clean, it's hand lapped, it's really, really good precision. And this blank I think is 28 inches, so I'm not going to be able to get all the way through, but what we can do is just spin this around. And this is not a crown, this is just a transition. There's a center that it was being turned between there, but anyhow, you can see that transition right there, and we can spin that around. So this definitely gives us some really good insights into what's happening inside our bore. Let's take a look at a couple other scenarios next. So here I've got a SIG 40 Smith & Wesson barrel from a police trade-in, very well used, and I've got the 9mm mirror here, so we can see the chamber, the start of the rifling there, and if I spin the barrel, you can see that transition. Really not too bad for an extremely high mileage police trade-in. And then if we want to take pictures and video, a short press, we'll take a photo and save it to the camera roll. A long press, we're just going to press that until we see the video start to record. We can go ahead and say, oh, here's this transition. We'll record some video of that. And we're done. So we'll do another long press and that will stop recording. Just like that. So kind of handy to be able to do that without even touching the screen of the unit. Let's look at this AR upper next. Okay, so what I've done here is you can see the gas block screws right here. I've adjusted the rubber bumper so that we're kind of towards the back of the gas block there. Now we can insert the Borecam, and I've got the 30 cal right angle mirror here until the bumper hits there, and just rotate until we find, there it is right there. There's our gas block. Let's go ahead and take a picture. Save that to the camera roll. That actually looks really good. I don't see any burrs there, and that's exactly the kind of thing that we would want to inspect with an AR barrel using a tool like this. So there you go, a hands-on overview of the new Lyman Borecam 2.0. Here I showed the Borecam 2.0 with an iPad. I could also use my iPhone or our Android phone or our Android tablet. So that's really nice to be able to use those types of devices, Android or Apple, to view and record what's going on with our firearms. And because I ran a gun shop and a gunsmithing operation, this is especially helpful so that I can document things and even communicate them with customers. So if you're looking for a really nice wireless Borecam from a great company like Lyman, I would suggest checking out the Lyman Borecam 2.0. We saw it in use with an AR, with a pistol barrel, and 2 different rifle barrels in various states of condition and cleanliness. And you can see just how effective it is at telling the story of what's going on inside my barrel. So check it out. If you click on that first link in the video description, we'll have links to the appropriate product page. And let me know what you think. Are you thinking about the Lyman Borecam 2.0? Do you already have one? Drop a comment and we'll start a discussion. That concludes this video, and that means it's time to wrap it up. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, we're on Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, where we've got unrestricted content, and Instagram. Make sure to follow us on all those channels. Ultimate Reloader also has a commercial solutions division serving law enforcement, the military, and the gun industry. We have some unique capabilities, including a comprehensive suite of recoil testing and evaluation capabilities, trigger profiling, and more. If you're interested in custom rifles like what we build here on the channel or gunsmithing services, you're going to want to go to rifles.ultimatereloader.com and get on the wait list. If you want to learn lucrative gunsmithing like what I show here on the channel, including building custom rifles and Cerakote plus a whole bunch more, you're going to want to check out the Colorado School of Trades, schooloftrades.edu. Thanks again for watching.